All our lives we were taught that banks are critical to our economy. How else would money circulate if there weren't enough financial institutions to facilitate the flow of money? We know that the primary function of banks is to put their account holders' money to use by lending it out to others who can then use it to buy homes, businesses, or send kids to college. Borrowers are then obligated to pay interest. The interest earned by banks with their account holders' money are then used again by the banks either to earn more money or kept as the bank owner's money. This cycle goes on and on, where the bank owners get richer from the money of others, while these people who borrow from banks or who keep their money in banks don't profit anything from the bank. When you deposit your money in the bank, your money goes into a big pool along with everyone else's, and your account is credited with the amount of your deposit. When you write checks or make withdrawals, the amount is deducted from your account balance. A little interest you earn for your balance is also added to your account on a per annum basis, if your account holds the minimum deposit for it to earn interest. Otherwise, you don't get any interest on your money, which the bank uses for them to earn more money. If you keep your money in the bank with little or no interest added to your money and then go to the bank to loan money and pay huge interests for the money you borrowed, would it not be a better idea if you sent your money to the bank and the bank paid you a better percentage for the money you lent them? The good news is that this can be done with your own money. It has been happening in a community practicing donation exchange for almost 5 years. For example, instead of keeping your 5,000 pesos in your bank, why not donate it? You heard me right, donate it. That's what we're doing at MMM. MMM is a global community of financial aid and donation exchange. Millions of people from different countries have already joined our community. We donate money when we can do it, and we get money when we need it. But first of all, allow me to clarify, MMM is not a company. It is most certainly not a bank, since it does not have the accounts where participants have to transfer money to. MMM is a social network that connects one who wants to donate money with the one who wants to receive money. Participants transfer money directly to each other. There. MMM gives you a technical basic program which helps millions of participants worldwide to find those who need help and those who are ready to provide help for free. All funds are transferred to participants in need from the funds of those who donated funds. MMM openly declares that all the money circulating in the MMM community is redistributed among members and is not invested in any business projects or securities. Relations between participants of MMM are not built on contracts and obligations, but rather on trust and mutual respect. This allows the community to adapt quickly to changing external and internal conditions. So again, MMM is a social network that connects the one who wants to donate money with the one who needs money. Participants transfer money directly to each other using the MMM peer-to-peer system of exchange. MMM stands for Mavrodi Mondial Money Box, where the money box part will soon be replaced by movement. So MMM stands for Mavrodi Mondial Movement, which was founded by Sergei Mavrodi. Sergei Mavrodi was once a deputy of the Russian parliament. He had literary works to his name which were published and sold in bookstores. 2 of his screenplays were made into movies and his poems were turned into songs. Mavrodi had a degree in math and worked as a programmer, taking part in the development of operating systems. The company he founded was one of the leading computer equipment distribution companies in Russia, but of all these, MMM is sure to be his life's work and legacy. So how does MMM work? First, we have to register at the MMM office. There. After registration, we will be allowed to enter the members portal here, and then we will see our dashboard. This is the dashboard. You see all the parts of the dashboard, and then we will have to provide help or contribute. This is like making a deposit, but what we do in MMM is donate or provide help. In MMM, people agree without any guarantees and promises to help each other with money. It is just as simple as that. They help each other because they want to. Assistance provided transform into Mavros. Where are the Mavros? Here are the Mavros. This Mavro grows at the rate of 30% per month. So for instance, if you decide to donate 3,000 pesos, your 3,000 pesos will be transformed into 3,000 Mavros, and your 3,000 Mavros will grow at the rate of 30% per month, and that will be equivalent to 900 pesos, which means that at the end of the 30th day of the month, you will have 3,900 Mavros or 3,900 pesos. These days, if you keep your 3,000 pesos in the bank for 30 days or 1 month, at the end of the 30th day, your money will still be 3,000 pesos. If it is entitled to any interest, a few centavos will surely be added to your money. But at MMM, you don't just get a few centavos. Rather, you get 30% of your money. In the case of 3,000 pesos, you get 900 pesos for sharing your money. The benefit does not just end there. There are more benefits. You see, members are not required to share or refer people to MMM. There is no pressure to recruit members, but because of the advantages of the MMM program, most people enthusiastically share the MMM program to others. In doing so, those who refer MMM to others become entitled to a referral bonus of 10% of their referral's donation. So if your friend joins MMM through you and donates 5,000 pesos, you, as referrer, will get 500 pesos or 10% of 5,000 as a referral bonus. The good news is, this 500 pesos, which in the system is 500 Mavros, will also earn 30% interest a month. That's the beauty of the MMM program. To avoid abusing the MMM program, there are rules that need to be followed. This is important so that we don't turn into greedy monsters and cause the collapse of the system. Anything that is abused, you see, falls apart, so we must be very cautious, very careful in following the rules, and honest so we keep our community safe from problems and other threats. What are the rules, you say? Or what are the rules, you ask? MMM is the community where people trust and help each other. That is why it uses the principle only one account for one person. Accordingly, each participant has to have their own unique Bitcoin wallet or bank account. In the MMM system, you are allowed to add several bank accounts to your personal office. However, note that these banks have to be registered in the name of only one person, and that is you. The absence of multiple accounts is the key to dynamic and sustainable development of the community in the future. The one who creates multiple accounts and in this way tries to obtain additional bonuses deceives their colleagues and friends, and in the end themselves. They will be labeled as fraud, and such frauds will be blocked from our community, because our community only needs honest people, those who really want to change the world for the better. If your referral is your relative, his or her contribution has to be less or equal to yours, not more than what you have given. But if your relative, for instance, wants to contribute more money than you did, he or she should register through the registration form on the official site without any referral link. That means that your relative should not be your referral to have the right to contribute more money than you did. So participants who invent various suspicious schemes in order to get more benefits will be blocked until further fact-finding by the CRO or MMM police. If you decide to change the password, we have that in one of our slides. Here we go. If you decide to change the password to your personal office, a 5-day moratorium on getting assistance or withdrawals will be imposed on you. That is, 5 days after the password has been changed, you won't have the right to create a request for getting assistance. After the specified time is over, all your rights will be restored and you will be able to get help. This is done for security purposes and to prevent frauds from hacking or stealing your accounts. If you haven't violated the rules but your account has been blocked, you should write to the support by making a support ticket. Attaching write to support This is where you find that support. There. This is where you just click that link and make a support ticket. So if you haven't after writing to support, you can attach the photo or scan of your ID in order to confirm your identity. You might have been automatically blocked by the system. But the police can request a video recording from you to explain your actions in detail regarding the activities that you did that caused the moratorium. So CRO uses advanced algorithms to detect multiple accounts. You should be aware of that. So please be careful. And if you have only one account and you follow the rules for the family, you do not need to worry that you will be blocked only due to the fact that another participant has the same IP address as you do. There. With regards to the registration bonus, as we have shown earlier, registration bonuses are here. Sorry. Now where did I place the registration bonus? There! Here we go. With regards to the registration bonus, we have registration bonuses of $20, $50, and $100. These bonuses are given to participants making their first or initial contribution. We also have guiders bonuses or managers bonuses equal to 5%, 3%, 1%, and 0.25%. These are bonuses given from a guider's first level referrals down to his referrals. Guider's bonus is paid only for newly deposited money. We also have a bonus for the letter of happiness. So here, once you have received the money, you have received money from MMM, you will be asked to write a letter of happiness. You can also attach a video there, and you'll get 5% of the amount received, of the help amount that you receive, if you are able to provide proof of the money, proof of that you received the money, and show your face, and here, and MMM hears you speaking, of course, but you only get 3% if they don't see your face on the screen. So in 2 weeks after you have joined the community but you have not made any contributions, there is also another rule here, and that if you haven't done any referral activity, your MMM account can be deleted for inactivity. Therefore, if you have problems or questions, please contact your guider through the contacts indicated in your personal office, or contact the support by making a support ticket by clicking on the link found at the top right corner of your personal office. If you are a beginner and still do not understand all the functions of your personal office, you can make your guider your control confidant to help you with your account. It is advised, however, that you should never share your personal office email and password. You need to follow these instructions for your own safety. So members of MMM community should understand that the MMM regulations defend the interest of the participants in order to ensure steady work and stable payments. In MMM, money is redistributed among the community members only. Being honest is the main priority for the community because MMM was created not for getting richer, but to make financial relations between people fairer. Justice, kindness, and honesty in the modern world are not a myth and fantasy anymore, because MMM has made them reality. If we join forces together, we can change the world.